Congratulations.
No worry, it wasn't mine. She wanted to talk all night about what she did for a living, how much she worked out, impressed me to the nth degree. All I thought was, if you want to impress me, just pay this fucking bill, please. On the way over here, the radio, I was listening to radio, and it had a survey. And it says, if you could bring somebody from the 1950s to 2012, what would they be most shocked by? And number 3 came in at GPS. Number 2 came in at, let me think, cell phone. And number 1 was internet in general. But not in my house where I grew up. Number 1 would be Seal dating Heidi Klum. That would be the most shocking thing that happened. That's shocking. Oh, I just happened to use the bathroom, and it says, employees must wash hands. Why are we keeping the sacred art of washing hands just to the employees? Why doesn't everybody wash their hands? And why is it right next to the sink? If you're at the sink, you're probably washing your hands, so you should put that near the shitter or the urinal where the body fluids are running rampant. And then there's the antibacterial, which is that kills 99.9% of the germs. But there's this 1/10 of a germ that won't get killed by anything. Do you realize that? Is anybody nervous about that? Earlier today, the homeless got to us. We did some media, and there was a homeless man. You can picture him in your head. You've seen him. And he asked for an exact amount of $7 to buy detergent. And yeah, he did. And actually, Reverend Bob gave him the $7. I'm used to this, so I'm not giving him anything. So Reverend Bob gave him the $7. He left and went his merry way, not buying detergent, obviously. But I was that reminded me of the story that I saw in the news that the one homeless guy in Cleveland became a big music star. He was performing on Public Square, and someone found him, and he was great. And he's in a band right now touring, and they actually renamed the band after him. It's now called Earth, Wind, and AIDS. AIDS. Such a topic. Who doesn't love AIDS jokes? I saw a guy that had a shirt that says, "Run for AIDS." Wouldn't you run from AIDS? Who's running for it? Like, I'm looking for a bucket of AIDS. Let me jump into it. So in the when we were waiting to go on for Rover or Alan Cox, we were watching TV, and there was a couple commercials. M&M commercial came on, and the M&M commercial I really liked was the one they played about a year ago, where the pretzel was put inside the M&M. Now, what I liked about the M&M company is they advocate rape, because the pretzel begged not to get inside the hard-shelled candy profusely. But they made him get inside there. So now the new M&M commercial is the green M&M comes into a party, and he sees the brown M&M socializing, and he doesn't realize she's the brown-shelled M&M. He thinks she's naked, so he undresses, and he goes, if I knew it was this kind of party, why does the M&M company just advocate forced sex on people? It's crazy. I love M&Ms. Now I do. I would never eat it before, but now that you love sex like that, I will eat a pack of M&Ms like it's my job. So I met with my financial advisor after the, you get your taxes back, you got like $1,300, you think you're fucking Donald Trump. I'm like, where do I need to put this money? I got this money, where do I put this money? Money, where do I put this money? Money, where do I put this money? So he goes, I suggest I would really put it in the 480 plan. It's a great dividend, blah, 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 blah. And I go, yeah. I pretend like I know what he's talking about, because I try to come across as somewhat educated, which I'm clearly not. I Googled it, couldn't find anything, called him finally. I go, listen, I have no idea what the 480 plan is. Can you please tell me? He goes, 480 as in the bridge, motherfucker, jump, you are broke. What are you gonna do? Well, Cleveland, I'm gonna leave you soon. None not as soon as Dan Rogan wants you to leave, but soon. I'll leave you on this. The Cialis commercial. Everybody knows the Cialis commercial. It always ends the same way. Two separate tubs and not being able to get erect. If they wanted to bone, wouldn't they be in one tub big enough for the both of them? Wouldn't they? All right, have a good night. Enjoy Reverend Bob and Mick Foley.